Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Savannah, and I've been gone for a while, but I'm now back and in the swing of things, hopefully more committed. I've been back for about 2 months from basic training, but I've really been struggling on trying to think of things that inspire me and getting the motivation to actually film. So today, I finally picked up the camera and decided I would film something for you guys. And today I was hoping to kind of go in more on minimalism. It's a really cool concept that I really like, and there's tons of videos on YouTube that you can go look up if you need to learn more about it. But it's different for every person, and everyone does it kind of their own way, and that's what I like about it. So, one of the things about minimalism is kind of just decluttering, like stuff that you don't use anymore or don't mean anything to you, or just take up space and meaning in your life. So today I made a list of 10 things that you can easily just go through and get rid of and clean out that don't really have much attachment to you, so they're really easy to just throw away without the guilt or just you feel like you're throwing away memories. So I made a list of 10 things that are just really simple to do on an empty weekend or a bored afternoon. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing to declutter is books. A lot of times I keep my books because I say I'm going to read them again, but chances are I'll never touch them. So here I am just going through the books and keeping the ones that I know I'm going to read again or ones that I haven't quite read yet and I know I will. I'm making a pile of books that I'm either going to donate or sell that I already have read and don't want to read again, or books that just don't seem like my style anymore. Another thing you can do with your books is regift them. If you have some books that aren't very used or torn up, you can always re-give them to a friend or family member that you know would like it. Another thing you can do is get friends together to trade books. I know a lot of the books that I want to read, my friends already own, so it's a cheaper way where you can read more books and they don't have to keep them sitting around their house. Another thing you might want to declutter is your makeup. I know a lot of us like to collect makeup and we almost hoard it. But makeup doesn't always stay good anyway. Usually you have half-empty bottles or goopy mascara that doesn't work very well anyway. So it's just a good idea to go through your makeup that you don't really use that often, or just old makeup that you need to get rid of. The next thing you can declutter is a sock drawer. I know I always find myself ending up with unmatched socks with no pairs. So I'm going through my sock drawer and picking out socks that I don't wear anymore or socks that don't have a match and just putting them in a separate pile, and then afterwards I'm organizing everything how I want it to look so it stays nice and neat. The next thing you can declutter is charging cords. I always have this basket full of cords and chargers, and half of it I never use. I use the same like 2 or 3 cords, and the rest of them just sit there in a mess. So here I am going through my cords, picking out things that I don't need anymore, and then putting the ones I do need back nicely in the bin. The next thing to declutter are half-used notebooks. I know I always keep my notebooks from school years, but they're not completely used. So, sometimes I keep them if they're more than half empty, and I continue using the papers that are left. Or, I will just get rid of the notebook altogether. The next thing to declutter is nail polish. I know we all have collections of nail polish that we don't ever touch. I pretty much wear the same 3 colors of nail polish, and I never touch the other colors. So here I am just going through old nail polishes that are goopy or colors that I just don't ever wear anymore. Another thing you can declutter is your mail. Whether it's digital or tangible, it always needs to be gone through. So here I am just going through my little box of papers and other things. The things that I'm not keeping, I'm making sure I recycle or get rid of them as needed. And the ones I'm keeping, I just put neatly back in my bin. Magazines are also something that I like to lay around. I usually only read them once and maybe twice. But here I am just picking out the ones that aren't really current in this season's fashion and getting rid of the ones that I don't ever use. Another thing you can declutter is jewelry. Again, I usually only wear the same 3 or 4 necklaces, but sometimes I do like to keep necklaces for special occasions. So here I'm just going through my necklaces and bracelets and rings that I just don't wear anymore and taking them off the rack and putting them in another pile to get rid of or give away. And lastly, we can declutter our phones. There's always lists of stuff like mail or text messages or music, and sometimes it's just sitting there and it just takes up space and storage on our phone. So here I'm just going through some of my old mail that I don't need anymore. You can also go through music that you don't listen to and take it off of your library, or you can organize it by putting it in playlists of music you like to listen to the most often. Something else I like to declutter on my phone is followers. So I'll sometimes just go on Instagram and look at all the pages that I'm following and go through the ones that I actually like and I like a lot of their photos, or ones that I don't really pay attention to. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed these 10 things that you can declutter. If you have any other ideas or requests, make sure you comment them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe if you want to catch any more of my videos. So, thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Catch you guys next time.